Devastating outbursts could be a whole new kind of volcanic eruption. The famous eruption that shot fountains of lava high into the sky on the island of Hawaii in 2018, we're talking about the Kilauea eruption, is teaching scientists what volcanoes are capable of. The unique series of 12 outbursts, which destroyed at least 700 homes and displaced more than 2,000 people, could represent a whole new explosive volcanic mechanism. A cool thing about these eruptions is that there were a bunch of them in sequence that were remarkably similar. That's relatively unusual, explains volcanologist Leif Karlstrom from the University of Oregon. Typically, volcanic eruptions don't happen with as much regularity. Most known volcanic eruptions are thought to have started from the pressure of rising magma, steaming groundwater, or a combination of both underground forces, but the Kilauea volcano's outburst 6 years ago is not tied to either. In fact, nothing seems to have dramatically changed in the temperature or chemistry of the world's most active volcano before it suddenly blew its guts out. Baffled by the data, two volcanologists in 2019 suggested that the eruptions along Kilauea's east drift zone, fed by an underground river of lava, could have been triggered by a stomp rocket mechanism. A stomp rocket, S-T-O-M-P, a stomp rocket is a toy designed so that when a person steps onto a bladder of air, it pushes the air into a tube and forces an attached rocket into flight. In the case of Kilauea, USGS, U.S. Geological Survey, volcanologist David Shelley and Weston Thelen suggested that the foot doing the stomping was the ground above a lava chamber collapsing, causing gases, rock, and lava to rocket out of the deep into the world above. And now a team of researchers, including Karlstrom, Thelen, and their colleagues at the University of Oregon, USGS, and China's Sichuan University, have confirmed that the foot stomping mechanism is indeed a possibility. In 2018, flows of magma drained out of Kilauea's main system and spread eastward, forming a 10-kilometer long or 6.2-mile underground tunnel. At the same time, a series of earthquakes hit the region. Models suggest that if the roof of the lava tunnel suddenly collapsed from one of these earthquakes, it could cause a splash, building pressure underground that could easily result in an atmospheric plume shooting 5 miles high out of the vent that was observed in 2018. The Kilauea explosions occurred while the volcano summit was in the beginning phases of caldera collapse, when enough magma had drained from the reservoir to cause the overlying crustal rock to drop downwards under its own weight, the team explains. The Kilauea collapse occurred via a series of discrete earthquakes, where rock over the reservoir abruptly slipped downwards and decreased the volume of the reservoir. The timing of the first 9 eruptions in 2018 could all be explained to the stomp effect, suggesting it was the dominant dynamic at play. And while this is the first volcanic eruption to prompt scientists to consider this novel trigger, the collapse of the volcano's crater is a feature of several other past eruptions, which suggests that mechanism could be more common than scientists thought. A better understanding of how volcanoes erupt is crucial if we are to predict and prepare for future outbursts. Kilauea's 2018 eruption is a useful opportunity to learn from disasters gone by. This was published in Nature Geoscience, and it's on Science Alert by Carly Casella. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.